You are resting peacefully when a sharp, twisting pain suddenly grabs your calf and jolts you out of sleep. You sit upright, confused and breathless, trying to move your leg, but the cramp holds on tightly like a clenched fist that won't let go. You rub it, stretch it, whisper through clenched teeth, hoping it releases before the pain brings tears to your eyes. This is not just a bad dream. It is a reality for many people over 60 who suffer from leg cramps more often than they care to admit. These cramps do more than disturb your night. They steal your confidence in your own body. They make you hesitate before walking, climbing stairs, or even joining a grandchild for a short walk in the park. You may have been told it's just aging. But what if the real trigger hides on your dinner plate? What if small changes in what you eat could bring relief, comfort, and strength back into your life? Today, you're going to learn the top 3 toxic foods, making your muscles suffer quietly each night. You may have heard that leg cramps are just a normal part of getting older, something you have to accept quietly. But the truth is, your body is not betraying you. It is simply responding to years of subtle imbalances that finally show up as pain, tightness, and weakness in your muscles. And once you understand these signals, you can respond in a way that brings back strength and control. As we age, our bodies naturally begin to lose water more quickly and hold on to fewer minerals that muscles need to function properly. Your ability to absorb magnesium, potassium, and calcium decreases slowly, especially if your diet does not supply these nutrients regularly. These 3 are essential because they help your muscles contract and relax without locking up or misfiring at night. Another hidden problem is poor circulation. With less activity or underlying health conditions like high blood pressure, blood does not flow as freely to your legs as it once did. This reduces oxygen delivery to muscle cells and delays healing after small tears or cramps. Combined with dehydration, this creates the perfect storm for nocturnal leg cramps, which often strike just as your body tries to rest and recover. And here's something most people don't realize. According to Tufts University Health and Nutrition Letter, certain common foods can silently worsen all of these issues by draining electrolytes, triggering inflammation, and blocking blood flow without you feeling a thing until it's too late. These foods might be convenient, tasty, or even marketed as healthy, but inside your body, they act like slow sabotage. So no, this is not about age. This is about how your daily habits shape your muscles over time. And the good news is the damage can often be softened, slowed down, or even reversed by knowing what to avoid, what to replace, and when to make the shift. Are you ready to meet the first hidden culprit inside your kitchen? Toxic food 1, processed meats. Picture this. It's a cool morning, and you're standing by the stove, flipping slices of bacon while the aroma fills the kitchen. Maybe it brings back memories of family breakfasts or Sunday brunch. Or maybe you reach for a deli sandwich at lunch because it's quick, salty, and comforting. For many people over 60, these are small indulgences that feel harmless. But what if I told you that processed meats are silently breaking down your muscle health day by day? Processed meats include bacon, sausage, ham hot dogs, and cold cuts like salami or turkey slices. While they are convenient and flavorful, they are packed with ingredients that work against your muscles in subtle but serious ways. The first major problem is sodium. Just 2 slices of bacon or 1 deli sandwich can contain over 800 milligrams of salt, which is more than a third of your daily limit. And too much sodium doesn't just affect your blood pressure. It messes with your electrolyte balance, the system that controls how your muscles contract and relax. When you eat a high sodium meal, your body holds on to water, but it also pushes out potassium and magnesium. These are the exact minerals your muscles need to stay calm and flexible. Without enough of them, your muscles become jumpy, overactive, and more likely to cramp in the middle of the night, especially when your body is at rest. But sodium is only the beginning. Processed meats also contain preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which keep them looking pink and fresh. Inside your body, these chemicals are linked to inflammation, especially in older adults. Inflammation irritates nerves, damages muscle tissue, and triggers a chain reaction that increases your risk of painful spasms. It also worsens a condition called sarcopenia, which is the natural loss of muscle mass as we age. You might not feel the impact after 1 hot dog, but over weeks and months, these foods slowly chip away at your muscle strength, flexibility, and recovery time. That means more stiffness when you get up, more discomfort after walking, and more frequent leg cramps while sleeping. And here's another layer. Processed meats are high in unhealthy fats, especially saturated and trans fats. These fats make your blood thicker and harder to pump, which reduces oxygen delivery to your muscles. When your legs don't get enough oxygen, they tire faster, recover slower, and stay tight longer. This poor circulation is one of the biggest, most overlooked triggers of leg cramps. Finally, processed meats lack the nutrients your muscles crave. Unlike whole foods, they offer almost no magnesium, potassium, or vitamin D. So while they fill you up with calories, they leave your muscles undernourished and vulnerable to cramps, fatigue, and injury. What can you do instead? Start by replacing these meats with something gentler and more nourishing. Eggs are a great option. One egg gives you 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with vitamin D and B12, both important for muscle function and nerve communication. They're easy to digest, low in sodium, and versatile enough for any meal. If you like warm breakfast, try a veggie-packed omelet with spinach, bell peppers, and a sprinkle of herbs. For lunch, swap your deli sandwich for an egg salad made with Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise. These small changes not only reduce your sodium, but also fuel your muscles with nutrients that prevent cramps and support recovery. Remember, removing processed meats isn't about giving up flavor. It's about choosing foods that give back to your body, not take away from it. Your legs are asking for relief, and this is one powerful way to respond. Toxic food, too sugary drive inks. It's a hot afternoon and you reach for something cold and sweet. Maybe it's a can of soda, a bottle of sweet tea, or even a glass of fruit juice that claims to be healthy. It feels refreshing for a moment, but what you don't see is what's happening quietly inside your muscles. These sugary drinks may seem innocent, but they are one of the most overlooked causes of leg cramps, muscle stiffness, and fatigue in people over 60. Let's start with sugar spikes. Sugary drinks are packed with refined sugars or high fructose corn syrup, which cause your blood sugar to rise quickly. This forces your body to release a surge of insulin. That insulin spike increases inflammation, which damages muscles and reduces their ability to stretch, contract, and recover properly. It also stiffens blood vessels, reducing circulation to your legs. Poor circulation means less oxygen, less fuel, and a higher chance of cramping at rest or during sleep. Even worse, sugar affects your magnesium levels. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for muscle relaxation. It helps calm overactive nerves and prevent those sudden nighttime cramps. But high sugar intake causes your kidneys to flush magnesium out through your urine, leaving your muscles depleted. For seniors who already have lower magnesium due to age or medications, sugary drinks create a double loss. The next problem is dehydration. You may think drinking any fluid helps hydration, but sugary drinks actually do the opposite. The high sugar content pulls water from your muscle cells into your bloodstream, making your muscles drier and more likely to misfire. If you're waking up in the middle of the night with a tight calf or stiff thigh, sugar could be part of the reason. There's also the issue of hidden calories and nutrient displacement. A 12-ounce soda has about 150 empty calories, but no magnesium, no potassium, and no vitamins to support your muscles. Over time, drinking sugary beverages pushes out the healthier drinks your body needs, and for people with slower metabolisms, this often leads to weight gain, putting even more pressure on your legs and joints. According to Harvard Health, replacing sugary drinks with water or unsweetened herbal teas can significantly improve hydration, circulation, and muscle performance in older adults. This is especially important at night when your body is trying to rest and restore balance. Even a small shift in your beverage choices can reduce the risk of leg cramps and improve your sleep quality within days. So, what should you drink instead? Try a banana smoothie blended with plain Greek yogurt and a splash of water or unsweetened almond milk. Bananas provide potassium, yogurt gives protein and calcium, and the texture satisfies sweet cravings without harmful sugar. Another option is to sip on cucumber water or herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. These not only hydrate, but also have a gentle, relaxing effect on muscles and digestion. If you often sweat or take medications that cause fluid loss, consider adding a pinch of sea salt to your water to help retain electrolytes. Just 1/8 of a teaspoon per glass can make a difference without adding too much sodium. But avoid commercial sports drinks that claim to help hydration. Most are loaded with sugar and will only make the problem worse. Breaking the habit of sugary drinks might feel hard at first, but your body will thank you. Within a week, many people notice fewer nighttime cramps, better sleep, and more energy during the day. Your muscles thrive when they are properly fueled and hydrated, and the choice to protect them is already in your hands every time you open the fridge. Toxic food 3, refined carbohydrates. You're in the kitchen looking for a quick bite. You reach for a slice of white bread, a handful of crackers, or maybe a soft muffin that reminds you of home. These foods are everywhere and they feel safe because they're familiar. But if you are experiencing leg cramps, especially at night, these refined carbohydrates might be doing more harm than good. Refined carbohydrates include foods like white bread, pastries, sugary cereals, chips, crackers, and instant noodles. They are called refined because they've been stripped of their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is a soft, fast-digesting starch that turns into sugar in your bloodstream, and that's where the problem begins. When you eat these foods, your blood sugar rises quickly, then crashes just as fast. These sugar swings cause inflammation, which tightens muscles and irritates nerves. Inflammation also damages blood vessels, making it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach your legs. The result is muscle tissue that feels tired, tight, and prone to cramping, especially when you lie still for long periods. Another hidden danger is what these carbs push out of your diet. When you fill up on low-nutrient snacks, you are less likely to eat foods that provide magnesium, potassium, or healthy fats. These are the building blocks your muscles need to stay elastic and responsive. For example, one slice of white bread has less than 10 milligrams of magnesium, while a small handful of pumpkin seeds contains over 160 milligrams. That's a massive difference for your muscle health. Refined carbs also cause digestive sluggishness. Because they contain little to no fiber, they move through your system too quickly, leaving you feeling full for a short time but offering no lasting fuel. Poor digestion affects nutrient absorption, weakens your energy, and contributes to a cycle of overeating and undernourishment. And let's not forget circulation. These foods often contain added sugars, sodium, and artificial ingredients that stiffen arteries and increase inflammation, both of which reduce blood flow to your legs. With less circulation, your muscles don't recover well, and small tears or spasms take longer to heal. Over time, this can lead to chronic leg pain, fatigue, and more frequent cramps. Refined carbs also contribute to muscle loss, especially in older adults. After age 50, we naturally lose 1 to 2% of muscle mass each year. But diets high in refined carbs make it worse by promoting insulin resistance. That condition makes it harder for your body to convert protein into muscle tissue. The less muscle you have, the easier it is for cramps to take hold, and the harder it is to stay mobile. So what can you do instead? Focus on nutrient-dense foods that give your body real support. Replace white bread with whole grains like quinoa oats or sprouted grain toast. Add a serving of roasted sweet potatoes to your lunch or dinner. These are rich in fiber and potassium, which help regulate muscle contractions and prevent spasms. Snack smarter by keeping a small container of almonds, pumpkin seeds, or walnuts nearby. These provide magnesium, healthy fats, and protein in one natural package. A tablespoon of ground flaxseed added to yogurt or oatmeal also adds fiber and omega-3 second to support circulation and muscle calmness. If you enjoy baking, try using almond flour or oat flour instead of white flour for muffins or pancakes. These small switches don't take away comfort. They simply add value to every bite and make your muscles stronger from the inside out. By cutting back on refined carbs, you're not punishing yourself. You're clearing space for foods that actually serve you. Your legs are asking for real nourishment, not just quick fillers. And with every smarter choice, you move one step closer to a life without cramps. Imagine if your meals could become medicine. Not pills, not powders. Just simple foods chosen with care that help your body heal quietly and consistently. For people over 60 struggling with leg cramps, recovery starts not in the pharmacy but in the kitchen. Every bite you take is either feeding tension or fueling strength. Once you've removed the top 3 troublemakers from your plate, processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined carbohydrates, the next step is to rebuild your muscles with foods that support hydration, reduce inflammation, and replenish lost minerals. These foods don't just taste good. They help your legs feel lighter, stronger, and more reliable with each passing week. Start with eggs, a powerhouse for muscle repair. Each egg gives you high-quality protein, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, which together support nerve health and muscle responsiveness. If you enjoy a warm breakfast, try soft scrambled eggs with spinach or a hard-boiled egg alongside a slice of avocado toast made with whole grain bread. Next, focus on hydration. Your muscles are made mostly of water, and they need consistent fluid to perform well. Sip 6 to 8 cups of water daily, and consider herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint, which are calming and naturally hydrating. If you sweat easily or take medications that flush fluids, add a small pinch of sea salt to 1 glass of water to maintain your electrolyte balance. Then bring in the leg cramp fighters, magnesium and potassium. Bananas, sweet potatoes, leafy greens, and seeds are rich in these minerals. Add a banana smoothie to your afternoon routine or a small serving of roasted sweet potatoes at dinner. Toss a handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds into your oatmeal or yogurt for a balanced boost. Remember, timing matters. Having a small snack with magnesium and potassium about an hour before bed can reduce the chance of cramping while you sleep. A tablespoon of chia seeds stirred into warm almond milk is gentle on digestion and supportive of muscle relaxation. Healing takes time, but with consistency and care, these foods become part of your recovery. You are not just avoiding pain, you are building a future where your legs feel free again. You've just taken an important step toward understanding your body, and that deserves recognition. Leg cramps don't have to control your nights or limit your days. The discomfort, the lost sleep, the hesitation when you stand or walk, those are not permanent parts of aging. They are signals, and now you know how to listen. By saying goodbye to processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined carbs, you're not giving up joy. You're choosing freedom. Freedom from pain, from restless sleep, and from the fear that your legs might betray you when you need them most. Imagine waking up without dread, taking a walk without worry, bending, stretching, and moving with ease, knowing your body feels nourished and supported. That future is possible, and it starts with a few intentional food swaps each day. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small change you'll try this week? Maybe it's swapping soda for a banana smoothie or keeping almonds nearby as a go-to snack. Share your commitment in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else who's been quietly struggling too. And if you found this video helpful, please click like and comment the number 1 so I know you're with me. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications because every week we share simple, proven ways to support your strength, your sleep, and your independence as you age. You're not just growing older, you're growing wiser, stronger, and more connected to what your body truly needs. Let's continue that journey together. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.